Welcome back to court, bitches!
Oh, good, we can make tip-tap jokes again.
Yes, we can! The tip-tap sabotage is back at her job. She's clocked in.
That's true.
I love you, honey.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Okay.
Flop, flop.
Yes.
The defense is ready, Your
Oh,
Honor.
I see what you were doing.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay. Okay.
Your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
First, I would like to call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to stand.
Don't frick it up.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I can split a penny on your paycheck, but I'll find a way.
No! Don't pay me in yet.
Wait a second. I think it's actually a line from this game.
Is it really?
I think there's a line in one of these
Am
games
I that
that's
good?
Yes.
Oh. Well then, Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain it with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see?
Okay, sorry. This is kind of off topic. And if any of you have seen the movie Phoenix Wright, it is the coolest shit, because, like, Detective Gumshoe, whenever he shows up, he just flick at the screen, and a map would show up on a hologram.
Alright, that's cool.
And when they present evidence, when they object or take that, they grab a paper, chuck it to the hologram, and it appears.
That is
And
awesome.
it's so amazing!
Oh my gosh!
I just thought of Gumshoe just like, when you were like, here, he was just like,
Here.
chuck it.
Okay, this here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here.
I don't know how the bike was involved.
No. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day.
I know, Detective, here's some coffee.
Ah!
It's got mayo in it.
Just a whippersnapper.
It's food, I don't have a good paycheck. Okay, past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio One.
Dun dun dun.
This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon.
Like he has a laser pointer.
Here I go! Whee!
Here we go, wee! Okay, then after lunch,
Okay, white card. Here we go, we.
Yes.
Or here we go, blank for the black card.
Or there it goes, we.
There, yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio One. We're totally not planning something. What? Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio One to perform a rehearsal.
Yay.
Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled.
Yay.
Because someone got skewered!
He's just all excited about it. He's like, yeah, I want food.
I'm so hungry. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to the whole thing again?
Would you like to listen to that again, Link?
I
Okay,
I'm
before I
fine.
got
I think I can probably remember that.
I mean, we're all here, so.
Yeah.
Your Honor, here's the spear. You need to talk about it.
So, the murder weapon was this spear. How medieval!
Same must be added to the court record.
Yay.
Your Honor,
What?
this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
I saw everything.
You saw
It's my
porn.
job.
Understood.
It's my job.
Let's call the security officer to the
Oh, boy.
stand.
Wow, I don't think, for once, I think Gumshoe doesn't have a hole in his testimony.
Here we go, we.
Will the witness declare her name?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I've been waiting for this.
This is creepier than the demonic face.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. That piano bang.
Please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
No, thank you. Your name, please!
Seems Edris has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy, old bag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's practically so even when I was younger, I know back, I still the other children would make fun of me. Believe it? Now with this boy, the captain of the chest, he called me an old bag. Well, I just...
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Judge.
What?
You need to speak. Tip tap. You need to come out of your robe. There you go.
Object. Oh, yes! Objections abstained! The judge,
That's what was happening.
the witness will refrain from rambling on the
There you
stand.
go, you're on. Oh, just get into the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
No, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
Oh, shut up.
No,
And I get to
I'm a
the
windbag.
and to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
First name was Wendy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They're all puns. Just accept it now. Before it's too late.
I will take this, whippersnapper. You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
Your Honor, you're not allowed to hit the witnesses. Tip tap, tip tap.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Luke is attempting to swing a pillow at Abby from behind.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Your
Judge.
Honor. Your Honor.
I was expecting that to last longer.
No, she talks too fast, Your Honor.
You saw the defendant then. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hello.
Hi, old bag.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's my job.
Yes. I'm kind of glad I get to take a break.
Now, this is the case that always, I don't know what it is. I can never remember shit about it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the testimonies.
It may take me a few tries.
Like, I remember the final testimony with the bad
Yeah.
guy. I do remember that one. But, this testimony usually flubs me up a little bit. And I think one other. I think I'm usually okay. It's the investigation that always gets me stuck.
Yeah.
Always, because I'm like, what did I not examine? Oh yeah, this tiny fleck of sand.
Okay then.
Yeah, we did it! The music got quiet! Yeah!
Yay! Let me get this straight, old bag, or Miss Old Bag.
I slipped at the toe.
Old bag!
You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Judge.
Your Honor.
Judge.
Your Honor, stop playing with the ball game. Thank you, Your Honor.
Just a moment, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor, I will file a complaint.
Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course! Did your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
Yeah.
It's the Power Rangers.
Well, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Oh shit. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! yesterday, yes. Yeah.
No one in this court is thinking that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
A nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the old witness. Please make known all of the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Excuse
Stop
me.
it.
Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
Sorry. No, you're good. I've been coughing too. I've just been hacking on my lines. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. That's why I'm going, whoa! Whoa! He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
No, I'm never happy if it's involving you.
Oh.
Judge.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, it is. I won't deny that.
Yeah.
So he has sprained his ankle.
Your Honor, do you need some orange juice to help you wake up?
Very well, Miss...
I'm awake.
Very
Still
well.
sleepy, Your Honor.
Very well. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may
Thank you, Your Honor.
cross-examine the witness.
Now
She's
I'm
got to be
awake.
hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Tip.
And the photo.
Stop chip-chopping!
You don't see Matt when I do it in other Honey.
Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I hope to make it better for him, of course.
I don't want to know.
Too bad you get to. I kissed it where it hurt.
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
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 Oh dear.
Yes. Yes.
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, and poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then?
She's just a wandering,
I've got important work to do.
she's just a wandering Wendy.
Wandering Wendy. But you're Wendy.
But I don't wander, whippersnapper! You youngins and your water bottles and your PS2s and your C3POs and your...
I instantly remember why Abby was Mrs. Dubose.
You know, I bet if he knew about this, he probably would have been like, holy crap, I made that decision correctly.
She broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Duct tape
This
fixes
strikes me
everything.
as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record.
It's okay, honey. It's okay, Your Honor.
Ow.
You know what the worst part is?
Ow,
We're not
ow.
even to the case where it could get very worse. I'm so scared.
No. That scared me.
I think we've heard enough,
Hi.
haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is...
The witness's voice. Where is the Steel Samurai costume now?
We started dating because I used this voice.
No,
No, I used this voice as Dubose.
okay.
And that's when we had our first date. Goodbye, honey. Into the Harry Potter closet you go. If you can fit. you found it. Good job.
We're looking though.
I'm the tip tapper. Because
Anyway, that's not important.
his honor is in his chambers at the moment.
The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
You couldn't fit, huh?
No.
I'm sorry. I'll move that stuff.
I should
later.
never have brought up Mrs. Dubose.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities. We have to agree that this photo shows a steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
Fresh Doritos.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Goodbye, Chips.
You don't have a plan. You don't understand.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
Just a second. Oh, sorry. No need to ask twice! I love you!
No!
Creep.
No! No!
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Goodbye.
Have I told you recently how much I hate you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it.
It's the Green Ranger.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Balls of chips!
Perf.
I got rid of the crinkly noise.
Well, now I can't move.
Perf.
I am the bowl holder.
Hi, bowl holder.
Hello.
Wendy bowl holder.
Wendy bowl holder. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Hold it.
This is why you were asleep.
Are you sure?
Now you're crinkling, guys. I'm sorry. I'm chips.
That's one.
I'm sorry.
I think my baby was behind.
My brain told me you were in the kitchen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Read
What
your
is the answer to your question?
Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
Shit, that's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
Edgy boy. Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean.
Maya,
There's so many balls in this episode. Well, technically, the ball thing the first time was off camera, but do I put that in?
Reference.
Okay.
I don't do fingers because you're playing with your balls. Let me show. I want to make friends.
Kind dear.
No, he's playing a game that has balls. And he won't let me show it. Ow! He bit me.
Bite you.
Okay. You two, no, to your corners.
Ow.
Both of you.
See?
Oh.
See? He's playing with balls.
You broke flames.
What have we learned, kids?
Don't say balls to my husband.
Yeah, he might.
Don't say balls in front of Flay. She loses it.
Maya, I just love your face right now.
I know, I'm just fucking fed up.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Edgeworth balls.
Why are there so many balls in this episode.
Honey, you know she was saying windbag had balls, right?
I know, but something for her to look forward to.
Oh, are you ship him?
Sorry, that was a bit loud.
How do you know that?
Jesse ships him.
Wait, ships who?
Edgeworth Maya.
I totally do.
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts.
And donut balls.
That doesn't even make sense.
Donut holes are in balls.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Jesse's like, I'm done.
I'm done. I'm good. I'm just gonna go
Yep,
back
already
to
saw that.
class.
Yep.
It makes more sense there.
Really? Your class does? Mine doesn't.
Mine doesn't either. It's an
We freaking hit a Teletubby yesterday.
What?
I want to know this.
So a long time ago. Well, that's that. I guess that's an episode. So I guess I'll finish the story. So my class is interesting. I knew this girl, where one day she put all this Undertale stuff next to where I sat because I left to go get a drink or something, and I came back and I knew she put it there. And so we decided we were going to hide. It was a Flowey thing and a pendant of the heart. And so we hid it in the room, and it's like above the doorway. So and Flowey's just looking on to everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Not only that, but this girl put in a like a Teletubby thing that you can squeeze and it squeaks. Okay, she hid it in the room. And so it was up on the windowsill, but the blinds came down because of reasons or whatever. So the Teletubby has been moving, and there's now an ancient legend in the classroom that the Teletubby is cursed, and whoever squeezes it will be cursed.
Oh my gosh. It's the failing Teletubby.
And it's funny because everyone's like, we don't know where it came from and we don't know why it moves, and I know the person who brought it in there. So
You keep the legend moving on.
yeah, so I got it one day because someone threw it on the ground once they found out it was cursed, and I took it with me, and eventually I hid it in my pocket, and then I placed it later on when there was like everyone else was distracted by Sonic's Dream Collection. I put it on the pencil sharpener, and it was there for like the night. I go into class today, and I look above the whiteboard where the teacher sits, and on top of the projector screen that comes down, it was sitting there, looking across the entire classroom.
Oh my God.
Here is a picture. That's very blurry, but there you go.
Oh my god.
And that's an episode.
Alright.
My classes make no sense.
I love it.
And I'll see you when things make more sense.
That won't
We'll
happen.
never see him again.
I'm a junior in college.
Oh.
Technically.
I'll be there when you need a friend.